Hey traders, welcome to the weekly Forex forecast for the 4th of August. We're into August now already. Congratulations VIP members on gold. If you've got the gold move on Friday before the non-farm payroll, a nice 350 pips. Could have had more, could have rode up the 50 moving average and banked over 400 pips. Totally up to you. Congratulations on the trade on oil. If you got this week in the VIP room, a nice move here over 350 pips. Congratulations. A beautiful buy signal on the euro pound this week and almost hitting target 87.44. Congratulations. Euro New Zealand hit target 490 pips. Congratulations. Euro Canadian, beautiful buy signal here, holding on to the trend line, but heading for target up here at 160.60. We could bank here another 170 pips or so. So let's go into the markets and see where the opportunities lie for next week. So a very warm welcome to the tradingmentors.com. My name is Chris. I've been trading for over 35 years, and we're going to be talking about the advanced pro charts in particular, along with the gold on steroids. I forgot to mention, congratulations on the 350 pips on gold. And so what I want to talk about, and there's been a few questions coming in from the VIP room, which are quite valid actually. We're seeing that markets are not quite parabolic. And if they're not parabolic, then that's one dimension that you don't trade because it's not trading by the rules. But you have to think two-dimensional and three-dimensional often within the markets. What I mean by that, when we see this going on here, this is the euro yen, when we see this going on here with an SAR going up above the 20 moving average within an uptrend and all the buys in on the advanced pro charts, then that is parabolic by definition. Now we're not seeing that across the board in the markets at the moment, so we have to use the advanced pro charts in a different way. We have to use them as price action charts. And I'll cover this in the weekly Forex forecast today so that you can actually use them yourself if you have the advanced pro charts, so you can benefit and gain those moves. So now we can see that the euro yen is definitely not parabolic, is it? It's not moving up with the trend. It's not moving up with the trend. It's actually broken down below, but still an uptrend. So this is not something that we want to be holding on to for any length of time until it goes parabolic to the upside and starts heading for 174.64. Okay, so that's the definition. And we can see here from this here that we've got a few buyers in and a few sellers. So that's no good to us whatsoever as a parabolic trend. It does not mean there's no trading. It does not mean there's no opportunities. But the opportunities are likely to be limited. You're only going to bank 150, 160, 170 pips, maybe a bit more. But nonetheless, you have to think slightly differently. You're not going to bank, 755 pips in these markets. It just is not ready for that. So you have to think two-dimensional, i.e. don't think parabolic is the only answer. There are other answers as well, which I will cover in the next few minutes. So let's go into the markets. Let's start with the DXY. Now, it's not parabolic, so I'm not interested in that, but I am interested in the short time frame to get us into the market and to give us an idea where the short-term trade is in terms of the dollar. We had the NFP on Friday, and the dollar has gone weak. We have a change of character. There's a couple of fundamental tools which we use in the advanced pro charts which give you the edge over any other kind of trading. It's okay to get a buy signal or a sell signal, that's fine, but you need other factors involved to make it work for you and to be successful. I'll go through that in the next few minutes with the charts I'm looking at. But we can see here from this chart here that the dollar is weak, and it's heading for 97.50, somewhere around this support area here. Could go down further, but we're going to have to wait and see. So we are thinking short dollar. While this is holding on to market structure, i.e. achieving lower highs and lower lows, then we can think that the price is going to hold on to that. If it changes, then of course we have to change our minds, but nonetheless, weaker dollar is highly likely into next week. So you can probably guess where the opportunities are going to be before I even get there. So onto the yen futures. I spoke about this on Friday, didn't I? It was holding on to this support line. Now this is what you're looking for in terms of price action. Let me give you a little bit of detail, because one thing that the Advanced Pro Charts gives you is a warning that this is positive divergence. Positive divergence, any kind of divergence, is a fantastic tool that tells you where the price is going to go in the future. Okay, so if you have a green line going down like this, this is divergence. So in other words, the price is going down, but something's telling you that this is wrong, and the price is going to bounce on this demand area. So this is what we call convergence. So we have a number of factors happening within the market at the same time. So as the price is causing positive divergence within a demand area, this green block here, then that is highly likely to react. And of course, the opposite applies for a downward move. So this blue line here is negative divergence, and once we get into the sell area, sell power of, wow, is that 94? Wow, I've never seen it that high. And we can see that then we have a change of character and it breaks the trend line. So look out for that, because that's what price action is all about. We're not going to get in early, we're not going to get in on the sell zone because it could just keep going, but we are going to get in on the break of change of character. So we're looking for convergence, divergence, break of structure, change of character. Once we get all those happening at the same time, then we're going in long or short, whatever is happening in the markets. And I'll keep you updated every day if you are in the VIP room. If you're not, click on the links in description. There's lots of free stuff, so you can take advantage of that. And if you're not serious about trading, please don't bother. I'm not interested. I've been doing this a very long time. I'm not interested in people wasting my time, please. Even if you think you are serious, think about it, because trading is for life, not just for Christmas. So the yen futures. Now the yen futures, as you can see here, has bounced higher. We have a change of character. So what this means in terms of trading, this means that the price is highly likely to continue up whilst it's holding onto market structure. The correlation with that is that all the yens are falling down. All the yens will be selling. So you'll be looking for selling opportunities on the euro yen, pound yen, Swiss yen, and so on. They're not ready yet, but I think they will be ready by Monday or Tuesday. Similar situation for the Swiss Franc futures. This is looking really nice. I've been waiting for this to happen. Now this is convergence, divergence, change of character. This is exactly what we have in mind with price action charts. So once you have the Advanced Pro Charts, you have access to all these tools which have been tested for many, many years. And they work not in isolation, but they work as a tool together at the same time. So once you've got the Advanced Pro Charts, you don't just get the Advanced Pro Charts trending parabolic trends, which you do get, but you get these tutorials to tell you where the how to set your charts up and so on. And there's lots of free stuff as well, which you can look at, and gold trading, oil trading, and all that kind of stuff. So once you get into that, then you'll have the same tools as me. Now we can see that the Swiss Franc futures has now changed direction. We have a number of factors here. We have positive divergence indicated by the Advanced Pro Charts. We have negative divergence, down, positive divergence, up. That's the way. As long as the price holds on to market structure, and what I mean by that, achieves higher lows, higher highs, then it's going to create a channel to go up. Now in terms of correlation with the Swiss Franc futures, we are now looking for shorts on the Euro Swiss, Pound Swiss, Aussie Swiss, and so on. Been waiting for this for a while, been holding on to the Aussie Swiss, I don't know how long, a month or so, whatever it might be, it doesn't matter. But looking pretty good. Now in terms of the indices, we are seeing a change of direction in terms of the indices. Not convinced of this yet, but shorting the S&P 500 is a good idea if it breaks down. But it needs to break it from this demand area here first to head south. So look out for that heading for 600. FTSE 100, you can see the change of character here. So there's going to be maybe some trading opportunities into this. I mentioned the Hang Seng. This is the Hang Seng. Beautiful buy signals here. As mentioned in the VIP room. You had opportunities to get into this. If you didn't, I'm sorry. If you don't have the advanced pro charts, then you're not going to get into them, are you? But here we go. So a nice short position here with a big fat sell signal and change of character, and another opportunity to get in on this break of this trend line here. The further downside is likely to 23,000, 24,000, somewhere down there. Just flicking through. So weaker stocks across the board. Weaker stocks. This is the Dow Jones. It's broken down. It has been very messy, but now it's broken down. It's now hitting a support line here, a very strong support line. So you could find that this is a perfect trading opportunity. Waiting for divergence to appear under price action. And then we're looking for the conversion, the change of character, and then to go back up to 45,000. I will let you know when it's ready. Nasdaq breaking down. Silver. I'm interested in this. There's several reasons for this. Gold has rallied, but silver hasn't. But we could see a change of character as soon as Monday morning. So this is on my list. So keep a note. This is the 4-hour chart. So what we do now, we wait for the change of character. We have divergence, tick. So that's one tick, isn't it? We have it hitting a demand area. That's tick 2. And then the change of character is the 3. And then the price will go long. Back up to target of $39.20. Once you have the charts, then of course you make up your own mind. You don't need anyone else to tell you. You don't need to buy signals. You don't need to do anything. It's all there on the chart for you. So take advantage of it and listen to the chart. Trade it at your own risk, of course, but then I would suggest using a demo account for 30 days just to test it. So anyway, so we have divergence on gold. There's a beautiful sell signal there. A few thousand pips there. And then we have a change of character after the divergence on a strong demand area. So price is going up probably to 34.20, somewhere around this area here. Congratulations on oil last week. Nice move there, 300 pips or so. Now the trades I have my eye on, of course, you probably know what they are now because of the weaker dollar, is the euro dollar. Congratulations if you bought this on Friday. A couple of pieces of information. So have a look at this. Divergence in the market on demand. How strong is the demand? He says 73% buys in. 73% buys in on demand. And that you just wait for the change of character. Yes, you can buy it on demand, but don't bother. Don't bother with that. Just wait for the change of character. Convergence, divergence, change of character, break of structure. They are the things that you're waiting for. So heading for 11789, back up to supply this week. Trade at your own risk. Of course, pound USD, we'd have divergence. Actually, let me go back to euro dollar. We're just going to the price action charts just for a little while. So move my big head out the way. So let's go into the 1-hour chart, shall we? Just for a bit of fun. This is the euro dollar change of character as mentioned before. Beautiful green for buy, red for sell. So advanced pro charts. Sell, 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 change of character. Alright, so once you get into a buying scenario, as the euro dollar is, basically, then you're just looking for the 1-hour chart to go green and hold on to market structure. Let's have a look at the pound USD in a similar way. There we go. So we do expect this to continue up. as long as the dollar, with my big head out of the way, and once we see that the dollar continues weak, and it looks like it wants to, these are excellent trading opportunities, by the way, without being parabolic. We're just using price action charts because we don't have strong trends in play. All right, so these trades are limited. So this one's limited to 285 pips. Aussie USD, let's get into this on Monday. Just check the DXY first. And a pullback, we did expect a pullback to 64.50, and it did happen. And then it bit, and then it should go up to 60. 66. So look out for that on soon as Monday. Don't hang around. Trade at your own risk. Kiwi, change of character. Do we have divergence? No, we don't have any divergence as indicated by the Advanced Pro charts. So do we have that on the Aussie? We don't have that. So the euro dollar is the best one and the pound USD is the best one. US Swiss, guess which direction. Now this has negative divergence. Can you spot it? It is in a very strong selling area on demand. Change of character. Convergence, divergence, change of character. Okay, it probably will pull up and then it will go down. Heading for 79.00. Limited targets, but you'll still easily get 2 to 1. US Canadian, congratulations if you got the sell signal in the VIP room. Congratulations if you got the Advanced Pro charts. They tell you when to buy and they tell you when to sell. All the links are in description if you want the charts and the settings. Change of character to the upside. Nice profit there on the US yen last week. Change of character, but this is limited, isn't it? This is too limited. 146.33. It's only about 100 pips there. Congratulations on the Euro Aussie. Just about to hit target probably on Monday. 174 pips. Just flicking through. Euro Canadian, congratulations if you got the chart in the VIP room. Remember, the Advanced Pro charts tell you everything. They tell you where the target is. They tell you where the buy is. They tell you where divergence is. They tell you where demand is. They tell you how strong demand is. 83% of buyers in. Why anyone wants to use any other charts, I just do not know. You can keep going around YouTube all day long if you want. I don't care, and I don't care how many viewers I get on YouTube. Not interested. I'm not here to get YouTube viewers. I'm here to make profits. So prices, oh, congratulations, Euro New Zealand hit our target, 190, 190 pips limited, but hey, a nice 2.83 risk to reward. This is how quick you can analyze the markets. Now the Swiss, as I mentioned, Euro Swiss is going up there, but this is the wrong way. The Swiss Franc future is actually looking very strong, so this should be going up, down. New Zealand Swiss is going down. We can check this, can't we, on the 1 hour chart just to see. Oh, there we go. So as this falls down, you could sell on a pullback. So as this price moves back up into this sell zone, you can sell it. Not the perfect trade, not one that I'm particularly interested in. The dollar seems a lot more interesting to me. Aussie Swiss to the downside, been holding this for a long time. Now at last it's heading for a nice profit. That's the old one there, which I'm still in down there. So I've got a target of 50.35 from this breakdown. and the price is still live. So keep holding 50.35 down there somewhere. Canadian Swiss to the downside, pound Swiss to the downside. So these are trading opportunities coming into next week for VIP members. Not ready yet because of the demand areas. Now the yens are falling down. Now let me just do something, because we can do a bit of tutorials here. Euro yen, let's go to Euro yen. Now, this is important. Make some notes if you wish. So we had a buy signal here on the 4-hour chart here. The demand area was not there at the time. So let's go into that a little bit, and we'll go deeper into the 1-hour chart to see what's going on so we can make better decisions. So the first thing to note, we had a buy signal, but this area was not at the time there. It's been created, so it should probably bounce up. But nonetheless, so this was a buying opportunity in midstream. It wasn't on the demand area. Strong demand is down here at this bottom area here. That's the first thing. The other thing to bear in mind is that price on the 1-hour chart, let's have a look at that. We did have a change of character here. We had hidden negative divergence, which is not a good sign. But the key here is this 20 SMA blue moving average here. Let's compare this. See how the price does not hold above it? It becomes an invalid trade. An invalid trade. Now, if you're going to hold it and then accept that, then fine. But if you are more active, then of course you can just make sure the price remains below the blue line or above it to gain that entry and gain the profits. Now let me compare this with the Euro Pound or even the Euro New Zealand. So this is the Euro New Zealand, which hit target 190 pips, remember. So we had the change of character. The price remained above the 20 moving average. So that is holding on to market structure. Once we get that, we can see that, then we can make better decisions. Throw away the ones that don't work or are moving below. So if the Euro New Zealand done this, then we can actually say, well, I don't want that trade anymore. We entered here, we exit here, end of. And then you go on to another trade, which is going to bank 190 pips. Make sense? Hopefully. Hopefully. Price action charts using the Advanced Pro charts work better in these circumstances because markets are not booming. In other words, not parabolic. So let's go down to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not doing anything. I'm not interested in this. Not on demand, not on supply. Could be interesting down here at 108. So the yen futures are stronger. So this will drive these down. So you are looking for trading opportunities to sell pound yen, sell Canadian yen, sell Aussie yen, sell New Zealand yen, sell Euro yen. Now all of these are hitting a very, very strong. Is it very strong? Yeah, it's over 70%, 72% buyers are in here. So, but this is not something I'm interested in at this moment with the yen futures going stronger. So hopefully that makes sense. So the trades I have open are Euro Pound to the upside, heading for target. Euro New Zealand's hit target. Euro Canadian's on its way. Euro Aussie's on its way. US Canadian short. US Swiss short. New Zealand USD long, but the euro dollar looks better. Euro dollar long. Pound long. You can see the change of character on the pound. So as long as the price holds on, we have our target of 135.50. Gold long. Silver long. Wait for the change of character. All right. So any questions, please put in the comments. If you like what you see, click a like. If you want to join the team, come on board. All the free stuff is below. Only if you're serious.